Hello you absolute stunner, and welcome to today's pick a card reading with me, the high maintenance hippie. And in today's reading I want to take a look into your current SE-actual energy and aura. I am also so happy to announce that today's reading is in collaboration with Poetic, the Divine. She is a beautiful soul and a fellow reader here on YouTube, and if you want to check out her video in collaboration with me today, it will be linked in the description box down below, and her channel is also tagged in the title of this video. But before you go and check out her video and show her some love, I do ask that you choose a pile with me today and allow me to tap into your energy so that I can find out some information around your current SE-actual energy and aura. Pile number 1 is passion, pile number 2 is intuition, and pile number 3 is love. I highly recommend that you go with your first gut instinct. Spirit is going to guide you towards the pile which has the most relevant information for you, and once you have chosen your pile, I shall see you in your reading. Pile number 1, hey there, welcome to your reading. Let's have a look into your current SE-actual energy and aura. Now you guys chose passion, so this tells me that naturally you are very high energy. I feel that you're very driven in life. I feel that you guys are people who probably exercise a lot, but I do also feel that you guys do have quite a high SEX drive. There's something around you guys potentially in public having to kind of like smack yourself and say, whoa, snap out of it, pile number 1, because you'll see somebody and you'll just be kind of like really kind of aroused. I don't know whether you do have a history of like one night stands. I don't know whether you have a history of having like casual SE-actual relationships. I don't know whether there's a bit of a history here around monetizing your SE-actuality as well. Bear in mind that those don't have to be for everybody. This is a collective reading, but I do get like very strong SE-actual energy with you and very strong SE-actual desires. You could be those kind of people. In all honesty, I actually resonate with this energy a lot thinking about it, but you could be the kind of people where previously you've had like oops moments when it comes to SEX, like oops, I was just so like strung up in the moment, like I slept with that person, I couldn't help it, but also like a no regrets kind of energy in those kind of situations, like they were just too hot and I had fun. So yeah, it makes me think that you guys have been quite spontaneous in the past, and for some of you, you may still be very SE-actually spontaneous, but there's like a very fun kind of energy with you when it comes to SEX. I am also getting an energy coming through of you guys just having like such strong SEX appeal, a bit like those like famous SE-actual icons. So I'm getting Pamela Anderson coming through, I'm getting Megan Fox vibes coming through. There's just an energy around you where even when you're not trying to be SE-axy, like you just ooze it. Like even when you like go to the supermarket and you just wear sweats, it could literally just be the way that you lean forward and like pick up like a lemon off the shelf. You have no idea, but like people are just really just aroused by everything that you do. It's your movements. And I just realized I do have movement here in your spread. I don't know whether some of you are ex-dancers. I don't know whether some of you just genuinely love to dance, love to move your body, because that's coming through very strongly here. It could be something around your posture as well, the way that you hold yourself. There's something around you really accentuating your SE-actual bits too, and this could just be because your posture is so strong, so straight, so solid that everything, like all the pokey out bits, especially if you are, you know, a female, all the pokey out bits kind of poke out even more. Like you accentuate these areas on yourself. But I do see that there has been a little bit of a shift in your energy, because I do feel that we're moving into a phase with you where you're starting to funnel your SE-actual energy is what I'm seeing here. Direct your SE-actual energy. There's something around, do you know what I'm feeling really strongly? It's like I've been the sex icon. It's just making me think of like Megan Fox, for instance, being like, do you know what, like I've been the sex icon, now I'm ready to be known for the wife, the mother, the devoted partner, and that's coming through for some reason. Just want to throw in there as well, I feel that you intimidate a lot of people. But I feel this energy that you're moving into now of kind of settling down and directing your sexual energy makes you even more intimidating. I want to say you could have been somebody who had like a ton of attention in the past. Like you had your choose or your pick of sexual partners, or you were never sure of sexual partners or people that wanted to have sex with you. But I want to say now maybe things have started to calm down a little bit. I don't know whether you guys have got yourselves in a new relationship or whether you specifically are looking for love now, or you're specifically looking for your future spouse now, and it's made you divert this sexual energy into other areas. I don't know whether some of you as well have started to put that very strong desire kind of energy into things like career. I'm sensing that sex may have got you into a lot of trouble in the past. I feel like you have a lot of sexual stories to tell. You could start your own sex blog. You could write your own story. You probably always make your friends laugh when you talk about previous misdemeanors that sex has gotten you into. But you are starting to control that energy now. You're saying like, I'm fed up of the drama that sex can cause. And you're definitely looking for like one long-term sexual partner. I feel that there's either experimentation that you want to do that you don't really feel a more casual partner would deserve out of you, or whether you are looking for somebody where you can have this connection long term and really get to know each other's bodies in a way where you guys can like get off on each other quicker, in a way where you can reach like new heights because you've invested in this one person who knows your body. I don't know whether you've had a lot of sexual partnerships in the past where they haven't been able to make you climax, or if they have, it just hasn't been as like passionate and as amazing as like other people describe their climaxes, or whether you've recently experienced something with somebody where they have been able to make your body do something that nobody else has ever made your body do before. And potentially now you're looking for that long-term partner because you know what you could achieve in the bedroom if you make that type of investment with that one person. I feel like there's a non-negotiable when it comes to a love partner for you. For those of you in a relationship and those of you who are looking for a relationship, I do feel there's a non-negotiable here that if this person, just as an example, it could be anything, okay, but if this person can't make me climax through oral, for instance, no matter how lovely that person is, I can't continue with that relationship. Like, I know what my body can do now, or I know what my body can achieve, and I need to invest in somebody who can make my body achieve that. You're just basically like really calming down. You're going through a phase where you're calming down that sexual energy because you're moving from a very strong red, passionate aura to this green, grounded aura. I don't know whether being desired sexually was a massive part of your life previously, and maybe now it just doesn't matter as much to you. I don't know whether previously you were really showcasing yourself very sexually as well, because the attention did fill you up in some kind of way. But you've grown into a phase of your life now where only the right attention fills you up. And if anything, I'm even feeling like a bit of an irritation around certain types of attention that you get. This is a kind of energy of like, oh, looking at your DMs, for instance, and being like, ugh, another person who's like, hey baby, you're looking gorgeous, kind of thing, and you just being like, ew, just please leave me alone. I even want to say like it's a real sexual maturing. For some of you, you may have recently been through your Saturn return, or you may already be on the other end of your Saturn return. You may look previous to your Saturn return and be like, yeah, okay, I think I actually matured sexually during my Saturn return and thereafter. Some of you may be actually looking to change your name. For a lot of you, this may be through marriage, but for some of you, you may actually be looking to change your identity in some way, or you could even be so disconnected from the old you that you're just like, wow, I don't even recognize that person anymore. But again, this energy is coming through of this like really previous fun kind of promiscuous energy, and things really kind of quietening down now, but you seeking the fun in other areas, seeking the fun in career achievements, seeking the fun in like exercise and manipulating your body in physical ways to make you feel better. Yeah, it's like people used to make you feel better previously. Attention used to make you feel better previously, but now action in directions which you are passionate about, as in like your body, your physicality, your health, your career, your finances, you know, proper long-term relationships as well. Now that makes you feel better. And that cheap kind of attention that you used to get is just irritating you now. I do have some like rude cards down here, so I can't show you these. I do apologise. Some of you may be looking to get pregnant. Some of you may be ready to be a mother or a father. I do want to say that there's something around your thighs in particular that's very SE-XY. And I even want to say for some of you, stockings is coming through. Now, I don't know whether some of you used to really dislike stockings or high boots and now you're really into them, because there's something around your thighs potentially being something you were a little bit insecure about previously, but now you're seeing how SE-XY they are. I don't know whether some of you naturally have very thick thighs. I don't know whether some of you naturally have very muscular thighs. Maybe you always saw these thighs as being like a bit manly previously if you are a female. And now you're seeing that they are actually SE-XY. Yes, we've got the thighs here again with tall boots. Okay, you're starting to love your body more. You're starting to, it's like you're not looking at other people and going, oh my gosh, that's so SE-XY. You're looking at yourself in the mirror now and going, oh my gosh, like, that's so SE-XY. I don't know whether some of you, and this is going to sound really conceited, but I'm sure this is something that happens. But I don't know whether some of you kind of turn yourself on these days. Now, I do know people who have, like, you know, touched themselves over themselves. Have I? Like, that's just the way I'm making it sounds like it's me, but I'm actually trying to think, have I ever done it myself? God, why did I even need to bring this up? Now, you're making other people react to this new energy of yours in quite, like, I want to say, like, quite aggressive ways. Because I want to say, like, you're too cool for school now, okay? Because you've leveled up, because you have raised your standards, raised the bar of people who can access you in that intimate way. People are, and I think this is where this SE-X icon is coming in, because now you are an untouchable SE-X icon to so many people. And I think a lot of people fantasize about you and don't even tell you that they're into you. I think you'd be surprised about how many people actually do fantasize about you. I think you'd be surprised about how many people actually are SE-actually attracted to you and don't verbalize this to you. You know, you could have like a friends in your friend group, for instance, or people that you know who are always getting hit up SE-actually in some way or whatsoever. But for you, I think because of how like intimidating your energy is SE-actually now, I honestly think a lot of people don't have the guts to come to you and even let you know that they find you attractive, or even let you know that they would want to, you know, go all of the way with you. So I do sense that things are a little bit quieter now when it comes to attention and things like that, but I do think the attention that you do get, I do think the people who are fearless enough to come and approach you, I do think there's some like quality partners coming through, or SE-actual partners coming through, or prospects coming through for you. Because you don't have time to give your energy to somebody when that something is not going to go the long haul anymore. You just don't have time to waste. I wouldn't be surprised if your schedule is very, very busy as well these days, because genuinely, like, it's like you saying I don't have time for SE-X, but you do still really want some good SE-X, but you want it with the right people. You're sick of putting your energy into somebody, having romantic SE actual and fun moments, and then having that situation split. There's like an energy of heartbreak there as well. Like, you don't have time for heartbreak, you don't have time for the sorrow that comes with this like miscalculation of who's a long-term thing and who's like an SE actual casual partner. Now, because you are really hard to tie down these days, I do think people are specifically fantasizing about tying you up. It's actually coming up very, very strongly here, where people are fantasizing about keeping you still, tying you up, having full control over you, because you're so uncontrollable now, you're so inaccessible now. I want to say, for you guys, part number one, some of you may have actually rose to fame or rose to some kind of online like fame, social media type of fame, or just a lot of success like online, where people can access you, people can access your pictures, they can access a little bit about your life. Let's have a look what we've got here. Make a fool out of me and we want the same things. It's like people are so turned on by you these days that, yeah, like I'm really feeling like people want to tie you up. I do feel like that very strongly, because people naturally want to energetically tie you down because they can't access you any other way. You're a level higher, but also because you're at this very high like SE actual level and caliber, people fantasize about kind of being dominated by you as well. Now, I don't know whether these people have like two kinks, a kink to dominate you and a kink to be dominated, or whether these are like two different groups of people. But there's also an energy, I'm looking at these boots on this devil card here, and it's like this energy of you kind of like stamping on them with your boots, kind of being like a little bit mean to them having this fancy where they've got to beg for you. I do actually want to say that a lot of people do go onto like your social media and they'll choose pictures where you might be looking a little bit intimidating, and they kind of get off on touching themselves and kind of like begging in their own way for you, you know, begging for it, begging for you. And a lot of people really do get off on this look but can't touch element that you have here. I think a lot of people fantasize about you being their partner as well. A lot of people fantasize about, yeah, it's like there's more with you. You're not just a pretty face. You've got a cracking personality as well. You're loving, you're caring, you're strong. You've got all these qualities that people want in a partner. And I think that creates a type of obsession around you. So people genuinely do fantasize about having the girlfriend-boyfriend experience with you. I mean, there's like 3 different like kinks coming through. There's the dominating you, there's you dominating them, but then there's also like the girlfriend-boyfriend kind of experience coming through, which does make me think that a lot of people are fantasizing over you. A lot of people are vibing with your SE actual energy. A lot of people are sending you a lot of SE actual energy just through like social media or images, or just like remembering times that they've spent with you and taking snapshots of that and using it in their WANK bank. Like, guys, part number 1, like you're something else. I'm literally gonna leave it there. You guys are something else in a very, very, very good way. So yeah, part number 1, you are my icons. SE actual icons. And I'm going to leave that there. I really hope this helped in some way. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, I do ask that you do me a massive favour and you do hit that like button. Also, if you have anything to say, you want to tell me whether you resonate, or you have any stories whatsoever, or whatever, please comment downstairs. Please comment down below. Let me know your thoughts, let me know your stories, let me know if you have anything to say whatsoever. I love, love, love hearing from you, and I'm always reading your comments. And do not forget to go and check out Poetic the Divines video, because it is bound to be absolutely amazing and very clarifying for you. So don't forget that that can be found in the link in the description box. And also, don't forget to subscribe. because that means you will be notified whenever I do post a brand new pick a card reading. And until next time, my beautiful pawn number one, take care of yourselves. Goodbye. Hey there, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pawn number two. Welcome to your reading. Let's take a little look into your current SE actual energy and your SE actual aura. So you guys chose the intuition card, which tells me that you are in a deep, reflective, healing energy at the moment. And for some of you, this healing may be around SEX and SE actual trauma. This could be around your relationship with SEX, the way that you've used SEX in the past. I do feel you guys kind of stepping back when it comes to SEX right now. Some of you may even consider yourselves to be in a bit of an SE actual lull. But I do feel that you guys do hold so much SE actual power. I don't know whether you guys have manifested using SEX magic previously, whether that's how you draw people in through SEX magic, through touching yourself. For some of you, if there is somebody that you are trying to draw closer to you, as long as this person has feelings for you back, that's a great way to draw somebody close to you, is to utilize SEX magic and touch yourself while thinking about this person. I don't know whether you guys do have a very strong soulmate kind of about to come into your life, and you do choose to draw that person in by touching yourself. I do want to say in that case, the other person can feel it too. Very strong SE actual energy here, like psychic SE actual energy with you guys. It's actually really, really exciting. But even though like you have all of this power when it comes to your SE actuality, when it comes to your manifestation capabilities by using your SE actual energy, and by the way, you could be using your SE actual energy to manifest in other ways. It doesn't have to be always just touching yourself and being like, I want this, I want that, blah, 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 blah. But even though you've got all of this power, you're choosing to kind of step back now for some reason. You're choosing to really like cleanse yourself, heal yourself. I don't know whether some of you have a new perspective on SEX. I don't know whether some of you have been through something with somebody that was like traumatic for you. It doesn't have to be specifically SE actual traumatic, trauma or traumatic SE actually. But it could literally be giving yourself to somebody and being very vulnerable in a bedroom setting, and then that thing ending, and the thing upsetting you the most is how vulnerable you were and how much you gave to that person intimately. And it's kind of like a back to the drawing board kind of energy with you that I'm feeling here. I feel like naturally you guys do have like a lot of purples in your aura. You're very creative in the bedroom, so giving, so passionate, so intimate. You really do know how to connect with somebody on a soul level in a bedroom setting. You're the kind of person where people enter a bedroom setting with you and they've had like a very deep spiritual experience that they won't find elsewhere. I don't know whether you guys have a lot of Scorpio in your energy, because I've got Scorpio energy here, I've got Sagittarius energy, I've got Capricorn energy coming through. But now you're going into a more emotional kind of energy. So I won't be surprised if your usual kind of like purple creative aura has like little like bouts of blue in there, light blue. I'm even seeing like some little whites in there. It's like you're purifying yourself as well. I do feel like you guys may be going through a bout of celibacy, like purposely choosing to be celibate, or genuinely just not feeling the urges that you used to feel. And if some of you are worried that you're having a little bit of a lull in the bedroom and a lack of libido, don't. This is a process that you're going through. This is a cleansing that you're going through, and you are supposed to be celibate right now. It will, your SEX drive will come back, it will return, and I do want to say, for the right person, it may return with a vengeance. You're going to make up for this period if you are not being very SE-actually active. And I want to say, for those of you who are watching this pawn number twos and you are being very SE-actually active, but potentially with the wrong person, this reading could be a message for you to cleanse, pull back, stop. Because your energy, whether you're conscious of it or not, is sick of giving yourself to people who are not deserving, and also giving yourself to people who don't share the same skill set as you in the bedroom, because that's coming through very, very strongly as well. I don't know whether you're putting in a lot of self-care. I feel upon number 2 you are going through a glow up, and it is showing in your physical appearance. There's something around your Instagram in particular that's really popping. There's also something around the energy of your Instagram account, if you do have Instagram. If you don't, and this is like a TikTok account or a Facebook account, make it fit. But I think a lot of you, it's going to be Instagram, because I can see it's like a very superficial view on you. Okay, whatever this social media platform that people are accessing to see you, it's a very superficial platform. And I do think of Instagram as being quite superficial, okay? For some of you, it could literally be YouTube as well, but I can see that you are popping on your social media. People are loving what they're seeing, but you're also putting up boundaries, either intentionally or unintentionally, through this social media platform. It makes me think of a time where I'd broken up with an ex of mine, and it was a fairly long-term relationship, long-term for me anyway. And I just started a brand new Instagram account because I thought it was so much easier to start a new one and just get rid of the old one, because I don't like deleting pictures of memories, whether that be like, even if that's with an ex that I'm no longer with. So I didn't have the heart to keep that account and delete the pictures of me and that person. And I thought, I'll just get rid of the Instagram account. All the pictures are still on my Facebook account to this day, but on Instagram, I just wanted to start afresh. And my mom said, like, you're scaring people off with your Instagram. And I was like, huh? By the way, this isn't my current Instagram account. This is another Instagram account, which I can't access now, which is really, really, really annoying. It's still out there, but I can't access it. So whatever. And it's my full name as well. And it's like, you know, when you just want an Instagram account and you want it to just be your full name. I don't want to put any underscores in there. I don't want to put like my full name, number 1, and things like that. I want it to just be my name, because it's just more exclusive. It feels more exclusive. Do you know what I mean? And my name is quite a rare name, so there's not many people in the world with my real name, my birth name. So yeah, it's annoying that my name has been taken up by myself and I cannot access that account. But anyway, getting back to the story. My mom was like, you're scaring people off. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, I look hot, like I look good, like I'm expressing myself, now I'm a single person. And she's like, but you're not smiling on any of the pictures, or you're not looking at the camera, you're not engaging with the people who are accessing your social media account. You're going to scare people off. She said I actually look like, was it like a Russian gangster's bride or something like that. And then when she said that, and I looked at my Instagram account, I thought, oh yeah, you are quite right there. I am giving off very fierce kind of energy. So I want to say for you guys, there could be something about your Instagram account or your social media account where you're giving off either fierce energy, intimidating energy, blocking energy, or just kind of not interested kind of energy. And I think for some of you, you don't mind. For some of you, it's like, yeah, I'm glad I've got those boundaries up. I'm glad that it's going to scare like the majority of people away. But when you're ready to look for something more meaningful, maybe then you want to go back to that Instagram account and potentially just kind of friendly things up. Okay? That won't be for everybody, all right? I'm not saying that's for absolutely everybody here, but that may be a message for a couple of people. I actually need to do that myself, you know. I really do need to start a personal Instagram account and just pop up like my more easygoing pictures and things like that. It would also give me an excuse to go out more, to take more pictures. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to pull anybody with my current Instagram account or my old Instagram account that I can't access anymore. Yeah, I don't know whether some of you are just very happy in the messaging stage with people at the moment. You don't mind being or having company through messages. Maybe even having company through like a cheeky little phone call or a little FaceTime date or something like that. I do love the sound of a FaceTime date. I've had one FaceTime date and it was just really nice. It was just really chill. Some of you may actually be talking to people who are at distance from you as well. So maybe the messaging phase has to be prolonged, or maybe you do have to have like some FaceTime dates because you can't access each other. But again, I think you're just really enjoying that. Some of you may actually be really attracted to people at a distance at the moment because you're just not ready for that like close intimacy yet, because you are doing this cleansing still. I do apologise, the dog next door is barking, so I hope you can't hear that on the camera, or I hope it's not irritating, but I'm just going to work through it. Okay, I really need to work on not being or falling apart whenever something distracts me. There's actually a reader out there. What is her name? I absolutely adore her and I love her channel. Secrets of Tarot, I think. Secrets of Tarot. And I've noticed that she reads whilst her son's around, and her son can like pop in the room and it doesn't bother her. Like generally she's literally just keeps going. She can still continue to focus on the reading, and a lot of you watching this will be like, yeah, I'd be able to do that too, but I get so distracted and my attention can be taken away so flipping quickly by a dog barking, by my son popping his head through the door. So she's really inspired me to work on working through distractions. So that is what I'm doing for you right now, but I really do hope that the dog shushes up soon and that, or that you guys aren't distracted by it. But yeah, you just want peace. By the way, these are some like naughty cards, so I can't show you them unfortunately. But you just want peace. And I think you are enjoying this element of like, you can look but you can't touch. I think you know that you're still desired. And I think because you're doing all of this healing energy alongside already having like a very strong SE actual aura and desirable aura, people are just like, I want to say like just drooling over you, but knowing very strongly that this is a look but cannot touch situation. I think there's something around you looking for a relationship, or for those of you who are already in a relationship, you're really looking to showcase that as well. I think you're going into a new phase where you want to have boundaries, where people can't access your SE actual energy, where it's a clear no, where you don't have to respond to the DMs and say, sorry, I'm taken, because I can see here that you just want peace in general, but when you do find somebody, you want that to be quite a public relationship. So the like desperate people just back off. I don't know whether you've had relationships in the past where people have got in the way of your connections, where people have tried to split your relationships up. That won't be for everybody, but I feel like it could be for some. And this time around, you want to choose the right person. You want to only put your SE actual energy and your SE actual creativity into the right people. And you really want to showcase that relationship. You really want it to be public so that people see that as a massive, massive boundary that they cannot cross. Let's just pull a little few extras from the bowl. Like, how is your current SE actual energy and aura affecting other people? I want you, but you don't want me. Exactly. People want you, but you don't want them. It's a look but cannot touch situation. First date. We waited so long for this, and I did just drop one on the floor, and I'm just going to go and grab that. And dominate me. And this is the thing, like if people want a piece of you, you're going to make them wait. I spoke about the 3-month rule with pile number 1, where I said that now I am single again, I'm going to utilize the 3-month rule. The 3-month rule is something that I made up for myself. It's something that's worked for me in the past. It's also something that has shown that if I don't do the 3-month rule, my relationships do not work out as well as the ones where I use the 3-month rule. And the 3-month rule is where I meet somebody, I have that first date with that person, and I wait 3 months until I'm physically intimate with them. And I do think you will have that kind of rule for yourself in one way or another, whether that be because you are interacting with people who are at a distance at the moment, so you do have to just naturally wait to be physically intimate with them, or physically intimate with them, or whether you genuinely are putting in those boundaries and you're saying, look, I'll do it with you when I'm ready to do it with you. But yeah, you're making people wait at the moment, and it's driving people absolutely crazy. Like, people just are like, I want to say, people who are fantasizing over you are just like putting in your hands at the moment. They want you to dominate them. They're just like, oh my God, I'm feeling so aroused by pile number 2 that I would let you do the craziest things to me. I'll be real with you, and I'm sure many of you will resonate, but I had this conversation with somebody fairly recently, I'd say, where they were talking about, you know, ANAL. And as a rule, like, I don't do it because I just don't like it. But I know if I'm, you know, turned on enough, there's a chance I may allow it. And I may allow it even, it may only be for 1 second, and I'll go, whoa, I regret that because it doesn't feel good. But there's like that kind of energy here with people and you. Like, people want you so bad, you've made people wait for so long, and you're so inaccessible because of how like strong you're being in this healing process and this cleansing process, I see actually, that you're making people just go absolutely wild, and they're just like, wow, like, I want you so bad, I would let you do anything to me, pile number 2. I wonder why first date has came up here though. First date. I have a tarot card for this first date just to close out. Spirit, what's this first date about? I think you guys have a long-term connection coming in. I think you guys either know this already, you guys have either met this person already, or this person is coming through. And very soon you're going to be having that first date, or you are watching this and you've already had that first date. Now, if you're watching this and you've already had that first date, I do want to say that this person is long-term. And for those of you who have yet to meet this person, the next person that you choose to have that first date with, because I can definitely sense with your energy you being very picky, and rightly so, I do feel like that next person that you do choose to have that first date with is going to be somebody long-term. And I do want to say this person could be somebody who's very successful in business, they could be somebody who's quite well off financially, or they could be somebody who has a very well off family. Right, pile number 2, I am going to leave that there. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. I really hope you don't mind the dog in the background, because I definitely know that the dog has really piped up a little bit more. I really hope this video helps you in some kind of way. I hope you enjoyed it. I do ask, if you've made it this far, that you do me a massive favour and you hit that like button. Also, if you have anything to say at all, you are more than welcome to say it in the comment box down below. I absolutely adore hearing from you guys. Please also be sure to check out Poetic the Divine's video in collaboration with this video, and the link to that can be found in the description box down below. And do subscribe to the channel if you do like content like this. Subscriptions really do help the channel in so many ways, and it also lets me know that you want more videos like this. So yes, take care of yourselves, pile number 2, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye. Hello there, gorgeous pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's have a look into your current SE actual energy and aura. So you guys chose the love card, which is absolutely beautiful, because love really does make the world go round. But I do feel for you guys that potentially you've had a bit of a tricky relationship with love recently. Now, for a lot of you, I do feel that there could have been a separation of some kind. This could be a divorce, the separation of a long-term relationship, or the separation of a relationship where there was commitments like kids and homes and things of that manner. For some of you, actually could be in a current relationship, but the relationship is like a little bit unbalanced, and I feel that some of you may have lost yourself within that relationship. Either way, whether you're in a current relationship or you have came out of a relationship, that energy of losing yourself is universal here, because it does feel that this loss has like temporarily taken away your shine. Now, I don't know whether you guys have heavy Libra in your chart, because there are a lot of Libra indicators in your spread, but this Libra energy could be talking about a need for balance, or it could be talking about okay, so what I'm seeing here, because when I think about balance, I think about scales. But when I think about scales, I think about 2. When I think about 2, I think about mirrors. So that's how I'm getting to this. I don't think you guys see yourself clearly right now. I think you guys have been through something that's been very difficult. As mentioned, whether this is a previous relationship or whether this is a difficult current relationship that you're in, and it's diminished your shine, and you guys do not see the reality of who you guys are. You guys do not see the shine that you have, the influence that you have, the beauty that you have. It's like anger and sadness over time has kind of weighed on your shoulders, because all I can see here is like red eyes. Now, I don't know whether these red eyes are because you have done a bit of crying, or whether these red eyes is like just like the energy that you've been through, the stuff that you've been through has kind of worked as like a filter for the way that you see the world around you. Now, I think for this pile, your SCX life may be a little slow, maybe it's even gone like a little stale, is what I want to say here. But I don't feel that you guys are putting yourselves out there. And I think you guys desire something. You desire connection, you desire having that confidence, having that shine. And I want to say again, which makes me feel that you guys did have that confidence, you did have that shine before. And I think you guys like really do truly respect yourselves, you love yourselves on a deeper level, but you're not showcasing yourselves anymore like you used to. And I think you may go back and forth between wanting to stay very private, wanting to hide yourself away, keep yourself safe even, and then a conflict in energy can come through where you want to expand, express, show yourself off, move on, move forward from whatever this past thing is. And by the way, if this is a relationship breakdown, it feels like very recent energy, but it literally could be like 5 years ago, it could be 10 years ago for some of you, because this is a collective reading and it's going to be different for everybody. Spirit wants me to tell you why you are SEXE pile number 3. Because at the moment, I'm going to cut the deck, Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is the hottest queen in the deck. She is hot, she is SEXE, she's intuitive, she's magnetizing, she's creative, she's fun. That's you underneath all of this, and you're just not seeing this about yourself at the moment. And if you're hiding this energy, you're hiding this energy from everybody. There's something within you that wants to break out here, pile number 3. This like, I want to say like SEX kitten for some reason. I don't know whether you guys look really hot like when you wear chokers. I don't know whether you guys have like very feline-esque features. I don't know whether you guys are extremely elegant when you move, okay? I'm feeling like catwalk model kind of energy here. Something around you guys as well, needing to, yeah, reprogram yourself. Look in the mirror every single morning and remind yourself of your beauty. Remind yourself that you are hot. Remind yourself that you are fierce. I'm going to pull more cards for you guys because, of course, I just dropped them on the floor. Okay. Do you know what's really interesting? These exact 3 cards were the cards that I pulled for, was it pile number 1 or was it pile number 2? I think it could have been pile number 1. And with pile number 1, there was an energy of them previously being someone who was very out there with their sexuality. And they're grounding now. And I feel with you guys, you may think that your SEXE days are over, but they're just beginning. And again, like a mirror, with pile number 1, they did their thing, they were out there SEXually, they had like SEX icon energy, and now they're moving into that grounding energy. Pop the mirror here. It's you here now in this grounded energy. in this energy where you're not really that interested in sex, but you're going to move into an sex icon era here. Because when you get that like pizzazz back, that zhuzh back, people are going to notice. And you're literally going to shine. Like, it's very like Leo energy with you guys. So we've got Libra here, we've got Leo here for you guys. I don't know whether some of you are a Leo sun, Strength at the bottom of the deck as well, which is a Leo card. So we've got Leo energy here very, very strongly. Something around your hair, needing to wear your hair down more, do your hair again, show yourself off with your hair. I'm getting like Jennifer Lopez vibes coming through as well with you guys. I don't know whether some of you are very similar looking to Jennifer Lopez. I don't know whether we've got any Latinos in the house, because there's something around it being a crime, you holding back this asexual energy. Like, Spirit wants to say, and it's taken me back to a reading that I did a long time ago, and I mean, this could have literally been last year. And it takes me back to a reading where I was telling the person, and I mean, you may have actually watched this reading, you may have picked this pile, so you may actually be like, oh gosh, I remember that reading, and if that's the case, oh my goodness gracious, this pile is for you. But it was a reading where I was telling the particular people watching that pile to wear, if they're going on a night out, maybe they've gone through a phase of like wearing like trousers, and if I am talking to a female here, this is, yeah, make it fit if you're a male, okay? We'll use this as an example if you're a male and make it fit for you. But I was speaking to my collective in that reading. I was speaking to people who kind of was like, oh, they were hiding their body, they weren't doing their hair, they weren't doing their makeup, and this was a pile of people that did used to do all those things. This is a pile of people that used to really go all out back in the day, and they kind of lost themselves, and they found themselves in situations where they're like trying to maybe like hide their body, thinking, oh, you know, like, I don't know if I feel comfortable enough to like do my hair and like gain attention. And I feel like this energy is coming into this reading where maybe you lost the desire to gain attention. Maybe gaining attention started to make you feel very uncomfortable during this relationship. Maybe for some of you, you've been in a relationship or a connection, or you are in a partnership where you are too much for this person, or you were too much for this person. You made this person feel small because of how beautiful you are, not only on the outside, but on the inside. There's something around your aura being very, very powerful. And this aura is beautiful because we've got reds in this aura, we've got pinks in this aura. These are very, very desirable colours. And when you find people who have like reds in their auras and pinks in their auras, they are very, very, very SEXy. And oh my gosh, my stomach has just started making crazy noises. I do apologise. So you're magnetic, you are hot. And I want to say, because of your hotness, like, you attract good attention and you attract bad attention. And it's only because like you attract attention, full stop. And if you make yourself look any bigger by wearing like low-cut tops, wearing little dresses, doing your hair up, like putting on like, you know, extravagant makeup, you know deep down you're going to steal the show. And Spirit is saying, like, where's that person who used to love to steal the show gone? We need that person back. And all I'm hearing is in my ear is, we need her back, we need her back. And make this fit if you are a masculine watching this. But Spirit is specifically saying, we need her back. Even my stomach is screaming, saying, we need her back. I do have some rude cards down here, so fortunately I can't show you them. Okay. For some of you, you may have had a child, and maybe you kind of lost yourself after having a child. Maybe you felt like you didn't have time to do your hair, having the time to put in the kind of self-care that you usually do. Something around some of you maybe throwing away a lot of clothes for some kind of reason. I don't know whether you've thrown away a lot of old clothes because you were pregnant and you thought, oh, I'll never fit into that, I'll never fit into that. Maybe you've given a lot of clothes away. Maybe some of you have had another reason to like have a big like clothing clear out, and maybe it's your confidence that's made you potentially give away or throw away clothes that really do fit and really do still like absolutely fire on you. But maybe you thought, oh God, I've reached a point in my life where I don't think I'm going to wear that anymore. And Spirit is like, no, like you can still pull all of this stuff off. maybe some of you who do not have kids really want to start settling down and you actually do want kids. And I do think kids are something for your future if you haven't had kids yet. For some of you, you may be like reaching an age where you are having to let go of a past version of you. But again, like, you're not seeing how hot and fire you still are. And again, it's like you're changing your lifestyle in a way where you kind of like calming everything down, where you may be making changes to your appearance to be suitable for your new age range, but you look so much younger than your age. There's something about your legs and your butt. And this is very Libra energy. Libra does rule the butt. But there's something around your legs being so beautifully defined and your like butt just being like either really cute, maybe even a little bit big for like your thighs, like, is what I want to say. Like, you wouldn't be expected to have like a big butt if you look at your legs, but this butt like just kind of like pokes out. But you still got it, is what I want to say. Spirit is like, you've still got it, girl. Now, I don't know whether there's a lot of females watching this and not many masculines, but if I am talking to a masculine as well, like, you got it, guy. You still got it. And again, we've got the Lovers card here, and I can't show it you. It's another card of balance. This balance is going to mean something different for all of you. It's going to be very specific to you because this is a collective reading. But some examples, if you do have a child, if you are a new mother, for instance, or a new father, there needs to be balance. Maybe you've been giving too much to like mom life or dad life, and you've not been taking yourself into consideration. The Spirit is saying you need to rebalance that out. Like, even though you are responsible for somebody now, you still deserve that you time. You still deserve that self-care. You still deserve to be an identity yourself. Okay, but make that fit for you. There needs to be some kind of balance here. You've became imbalanced in some kind of way. You're giving too much to something else and you're not giving enough to yourself. I'm also hearing karma come through now. So if this is a relationship thing here that's made you a little bit imbalanced, that's made you hide your shine in some kind of way, or made you believe that you don't have that shine, the balance needs to be brought back. Something around the scales of karma, very, very strongly here. I think some of you may be waiting for somebody to get their karma, and I'm here to say karma takes as long as it needs to take. And I'm telling you, if the karma takes longer to hit, it means the karma is going to hit harder. But I do want to say, for those of you who are in a situation of like, it's not fair, I've been wrong done or done by, done by wrong, karma will come. But whilst you're waiting for the karma to come, you need to focus on yourself. Something around you needing to focus on yourself more than the other person. And for those of you who, if this person is a child, balance between the focus on the child and the focus on you. You still deserve to be focused on. 7 of Coins and the Ace of Wands. I've just noticed here we have the 7 of Coins twice. Okay, these are the 7 of Coins. Obviously, I can't show you. Guys, pile number 3. You're being asked to invest in yourself. You're being asked to resurface that shine. And if you're like a piece of bronze, if you've lost that shine, you're being asked to like polish yourself back up, because you're hiding a real hot mama under there. Whether you are a mom or not, or a real hot pappy, I want to say. Again, I'm getting very Latino vibes for you guys, pile number 3. And for those of you who don't resonate with that, you've got that fire, you've got that energy within you, you've got that very natural Latina beauty, and there's something around your skin as well, just being so beautiful, so smooth. Yeah, I think there's people waiting to access you. There's people waiting to make moves on you. There's dates waiting. There's prospective relationships waiting. But you got to put yourself out there. You got to advertise yourself for these things to come through. And for those of you who've recently been attracting the wrong kind of person, the mirroring aspect's coming through again. Portray the energy that you want to attract. If you want to attract a certain type of person, embody that energy yourself and you're going to attract that. But for a lot of you, pile number 3 is like you're just not advertising yourself. For some of you, you may have came off social media. And Spirit is asking you to get back on social media. For some of you, you may have really enjoyed dating websites, and Spirit is saying, get yourself on a dating website. I don't really know how I feel about dating websites. I'm not a massive fan myself, but I do know people who've had so much success from dating websites. I've got a friend who's recently got married and she met her husband on a dating website, and I mean, they have a beautiful, beautiful relationship. We want the same things on first date, and I do think that's clarifying what I just said there for you guys, pile number 3. There are people waiting to come into your life, and Spirit has them lined up, but they don't know where to find you. They can't see you right now. You're blocked off right now. You're blocking off your SE actual energy. But when you stop blocking off that SE actual energy, they're gonna come in like buses. Like literally, like they say, if you're waiting for a bus doesn't come for like a long time, and then they all come at once. And that's literally what's gonna happen as soon as you open up that SE actual energy. You start focusing on yourself, your self-worth, your self-care, get your beauty regime back, even whatever that may be, it doesn't mean like make sure you do your hair and you do your makeup every day when you leave the house. But it could literally be like, oh, I haven't danced for a while and I used to use dance as exercise. I might dance, or I used to do yoga and I don't do it anymore. I might join a yoga class and do yoga once a week. Just start doing those things for yourself again, the things that you used to do, because Spirit very specifically is saying you used to do these things. You used to embody this person that you are needing to become again. It's like you guys need to just go back in time a little bit and remember who you are, and remember that you're great beyond whatever circumstances you've recently experienced to make you feel otherwise. Because there's somebody coming along who's going to ask you on this first date, and it's going to change your life because you're going to want the same things. You're going to mirror each other. Mirroring is coming up so strongly here. Relationships are coming up so strongly here. And for those of you who are currently in a relationship, it's just finding yourself and your own identity within that relationship for this relationship to continue and be successful. And I felt an urge to grab this one as well, and it's I want you, but do you want me? Which does make me think that if this is a current relationship, your person is feeling very insecure right now. They don't know whether you still want them. But if you're not in a relationship and you're single, again, you're not giving off those signs for somebody to know that you want them, for them to make a move on you, for them to open up and say, hey, like I'm really into you and I think you're super hot. So yeah, pile number 3, I'm going to leave that there. If you've made it this far, I ask that you do me a massive favour and hit that like button. And if you do have anything to say at all, I would love to hear what you have to say in the comments. You are always more than welcome to share your thoughts down there. And remember, do not forget to check out Poetic, the Divine's Tarot channel. The link to her video will be in the description box down below. You can also check out all of her other videos by clicking on the tag in the title of this video. Please do not forget to subscribe to the channel if you do like content like this. It does mean that you get notified whenever I do post a brand new pick a card reading. It also lets me know that you enjoy these readings and you want me to make more of them. Take care of yourselves, pile number 3. Remember, you are absolutely beautiful, you are fabulous, and you are a star, babes. You are an absolute shining star. So don't forget that. Take care of yourselves, beauts. See you next time.